The duck is back, and that is a fact. I was just thinking if my fat head's in the shot, and I think it is. Just done that other video about the arse end on this thing, and a couple of times now when I've been out riding along, been hearing these funny rattlings, and because I've got my ear is like tuned for funny noises, and this funny noise been coming for a while, and I haven't put my been able to find it. And then the other day I was riding and I found it, and this is what it was. It's this thing. So long story short, I decided to do something about it, because this bike usually is always the last one to do the job. So it's the brake. I've already been into it. I just really wanted to show you the wobble. And this these foot mounts I made, one of the first things I made for this bike must be a good 16 years ago or more. And the reason why I made them is the original plate ones come out here like this, and they hit the road, and these come out off the original mounts. I made these all up, and this is high tensile, and I've actually dropped this bike on this side once already, on the corner up at where was that? Up at Waipat ramp, coming out of Waipat ramp up in the far north, and they changed the end of the road. I used to live up there. They changed the end of the road, and now they've got such a big sweep on. There's a gravel piece, and I ended up on the gravel piece, and I didn't realise, like a gravel triangle. And this thing, I was in the right gear, and I think I was in second, and I was just about to gas on, and the bloody back wheel hit the gravel, and because I was deaccelerating, the engine, the gravel, it just stalled. It hit the gravel, and the engine just stalled and cut out and braked. And the bike, I was only doing about 15k or something stupid. Anyway, it dropped the bike, but that there saved the whole side of the bike. I think it was the end of the handlebar got a bit of a graze, but other than that, I think I took a chunk out of my knee because I was in jeans. Anyway, sidetracked. But like I say, these things are made out of high tensile, not just mild steel. So yeah. Anyway, couple of guys want me to make them, but they're not a cheap thing to make, you know. And as with a lot of these things, it's the dollars. Anyway, like I said, I've already been in here. I just wanted to show you that rattle. I've made a new bush up, but I just wanted to show you how the setup of it. So that's on there, and then obviously there's a nut on here, and then inside here you can actually see years ago where I re-drilled this to reposition the lever, the brake lever, because this was at a funny angle. I can't remember now. It was either cocked too far forward or too far back. I can't remember, but drilling another set of holes in there, change the angle of the pedal. And you'll be able to see how I've made these mounts. I think that was just a piece of 10mm plate, bit of high tensile there welded, and this other piece here is, to show you, because I think I've shown you guys already this before, but I'm really quite proud of them, to be honest. They're so comfortable. So that's sort of looking down on it, you see. And then this bottom one here is like a boomerang, and they're all very aerodynamic, you know. They cut, so when you look at them this way, you don't even see them, and when you're riding along, it just looks like your plates in the air, because it's quite, yeah, anyway. I really would recommend, if you want a comfortable position to, I mean, I done this back when I was putting on those Ford. This bike had originally Ford controls, you know, foot pegs. But the thing is, after about what I found is after about 5 hours of riding non-stop, those foot pegs just soar into the bottom of your foot, and so bloody uncomfortable. You just want to move your foot around, but you can't. On these, I can sit my heel right up the front like this, or I can bring it right back. You know, there's such a variation. Yeah, anyway, getting sidetracked. So this is the old one. It's just worn out. It was originally done in steel. It's a steel bush. And you can see years ago I got in there and put a groove in it to get the grease to go around it a bit better, which probably made it last twice as long. So I've made up this new one, and just whack that. I'll show you that. I've made it out of brass because it's a basic engineering rule that you don't put the same material against the same material, right? So if you've got a steel bush, you don't put it against a steel outer, right? Whoever made this one just done it because it's cheap, but I've decided to use a brass bush. I'm hoping that it'll last a lot longer. And as it turned out, the actual brass rod was the perfect size. It's not, I would have liked it a little bit tighter, but then to go up, I would have had to go up to inch, I think, and then machine it down, but I might still yet. I'll see how it goes. Anyway, that just, you can't, I'll show you this one because it's shagged out. I don't know if you can see that. And the new one what I made up is still got a little bit of movement, which it needs, but like I say, I'll give it a shot. If I find it's too loose, I'll was in there. I gave the bike a wheel alignment after. I'm just going to throw this pedal on. There's something else I want to do, but I want to show you the difference after doing that. And all this, I'll be putting this back together again with that with that 567. Right, adjusted the brake lever and it's a bit tight. Gonna readjust it. So I'm only putting 2 bolts just so you can see the difference. I've got to pull it apart, put a white poo in there, but and you can see that's got rid of all the movement. And I think other than my own time and a bit of lathe work, I don't think it was even an hour. I think it was like half an hour to make it. I'm going to put photos up about that other one, that brake mount bolt that I put on there. I think that took me an hour to do. And hopefully, I have noticed this one on the other side is rattling. That'll be the next one to do. Because yeah, it's an old bike. It's an old bike. I love it, but you know, and it goes like a bloody rocket. Anyway, hope this information is useful and you're having a good one. It's beer o'clock.